Encore une fois, amis téléspectateurs, nous rappelons qu'on va suivre l'autre édition de Allen TV spécial. Et nous avons dans le studio avec nous Madame Dr. Brenda Snipes, qui est superviseur pour l'élection dans Broward County, ensemble avec Makedi Masson, qui c'est lui-même c'est creole coordinateur pour le département d'élection dans Broward County. Nous avons parlé de un pile, nous avons posé un pile question tout à l'heure sur absentee ballot, sur comment on est capable d'enregistrer, sur participation monde qui dans Broward County dans le domaine élection. Donc nous pourrons élaborer encore beaucoup plus avec Mackinson, Dr. Snipes, Dr. Makedi. I mean Makedi de préférence. Et Makedi Mason, Dr. Snipes sont élaboré en pile sur absentee ballot et sur mais nous t'ai parlé aussi, nous t'ai voulu connaître si il y a une nouvelle machine que vous mettez et d'autant plus si on monde fake move dans Broward County, si on monde fake saute prêter serment pour venir un citoyen américain, comment monde ça capable de faire pour participer et puis pour l'enregistrer pour le capable de voter?
C'est extrêmement facile parce que dans Broward County, nous rendons la situation facile pour les gens capable de venir pour enregistrer. Par exemple, si on monde sorti de l'autre county que les move dans Broward County, il peut aller dans le website pour lui prendre information et comme ça tout est capable de les bureaux élection dans 954 357 70 50 et puis là besoin toute information ou du moins il capable aller dans le bureau que nous gagnons. Nous gagnons 3 bureaux, nous gagnons un qui dans Broward Boulevard avec et Corner Andrews Avenue et nous gagnons l'autre qui dans Lauderdale Mall là qui dans Lauderdale, that's 1501 North State Road 7 et puis nous gagnons l'autre tout dans Park Ilakens qui dans Pompano.
So ça c'est pour les gens qui fait
ça c'est pour les gens qui fait mon vieux.
Okay.
Et de plus les gens qui fait vin citizen yo, Jean Dr. Snipes t'a dit tout à l'heure que moi-même avec l'autre coordinateur qui Spanish, nous toujours dans immigration automatiquement que mon vin citizen nous là et mon capable d'enregistrer ensemble avec nous.
Okay.
Parce que nous toujours
là parler de toujours là dans l'immigration, c'est dans jour cérémonie de
prestation de serment. Non, jour cérémonie,
okay.
dans Oakland Park là.
Okay.
Nous là et puis depuis mon vin citizen nous bail application et puis yo enregistrer même côté. Donc tout ça c'est des innovations qui n'a fait pour nous permettre que mon yo et pour yo faciliter pour capable enregistrer dans Broward County.
All right, Dr. Brenda Snipes, let's talk a little bit about the voters turnout. There has been complaints about the voters turnout in Broward County. In the last municipal election, I think the voters turnout was like 11%. And why is that?
I think it's a phenomenon that's happening all over the country. We study a lot of the work that we do. We want to do a little research to find out what goes on. And what happens with turnout is that voters are driven to the polls by the candidates and the issues. And the supervisor of elections is responsible for making sure when those voters get to the polls that they've been educated about the process and that the equipment and the materials that they need to allow them to cast a valid vote is going to be available for them.
Okay.
That the workers have been properly trained and understand what the procedures are, understand how to greet voters, how to move them through the process. So we don't have necessarily a primary responsibility for turnout. The way we influence turnout is by making sure that the voters have a good experience. But the candidates, and I think we're seeing that now, that the voters are really energized over this election. I think we're probably going to see a larger turnout than we usually do because the voters are interested in the candidates. We don't have a lot of issues, but when we vote in November, we'll have issues, we'll have the presidential election, we'll have the local elections, and I think the turnout will be higher than 11%. And sometimes when we have a municipal election, the location of the municipal items on the ballot may cause a problem because voters may experience voter fatigue by the time they get through 3 or 4 or 5 pages. They may be ready to just turn it in and go home. So I think we'll see sometimes there's a drop-off, which does have an impact on turnout.
Right, Makedi, qui sont pensés qui fait que tu gagnes l'autre turnout dans Broward County?
Bon, Dr. Snipes, faut expliquer, c'est à propos de ça qui dans le bulletin. Parce que gain parfois dans ville, dans municipalité, gain élection côté que moun yo qu'on pas vraiment aimer ça qui dans le bulletin et puis que pas voter. Et de plus tout, Jean Dr. Snipes te dit, travail nous dans bureau élection, nous devons préparer pour que les gens viennent voter. Donc nous make sure que moun il fait tout bagage bien, que nous préparer pour lui. Maintenant, en termes de popularité, en termes de advertising, tout bagage comme ça c'est candidat lui-même qui pour, ça c'est candidat ou du moins que ville là qui pour convaincre moun yo pour expliquer que ça qui dans bulletin c'est bagage qui est important pour yo, donc yo doit sortir. Mais nous-mêmes qui dans bureau élection, nous fait travail par nous. Donc travail nous c'est préparer et élection, c'est préparer bulletin, c'est préparer espace là que les gens viennent, donc ils sont capables de voter très facile. C'est travail nous ça.
Yeah, but what about the outreach program that you have? Isn't that to motivate the voters to turn out to vote, even though the candidate, has problems selling themselves to the community?
We do, but mostly we educate people on the right and the rights and what they have to do, and also on their responsibilities in terms of being a voters.
Okay.
I think when it comes to turnout, that's something that all of us need to kind of be involved in. For instance, if there are organizations or businesses that have an opportunity to put out voting information, who have an opportunity to say, a lot of ministers take on voter participation, which turns into turnout. They take that on as topics of their messages to their congregation. Some ministers will have us come into their churches to set up voter registration stations during the time leading up to an election. So I think the more we get community involvement, the more, and we're all going down the same path, which is saying voting is important. You know, sometimes you'll talk to a person, are you voting? Oh, my vote doesn't count. Oh, I don't like any of those candidates. Oh, I don't have time. And so that's something that we have attempted to work with and implement the guidelines that allow voters to be able to plan their time for voting. So a person shouldn't be able to say that, oh, I didn't have time. I have to work on election day. And that may be well and good, so you work on election day. What about voting absentee? What about going to one of the 20 early voting sites? So lifestyle no longer can get in the way or be used as a reason that we don't vote. There is no reason not to vote from the supervisor of election standpoint, because we've done all of the things you see here are just a portion of what we do in order. We must educate the voter. We just finished a mammoth high school voter registration drive at every single high school in Broward County. My staff went in, assisted the young people, and we registered 14,000 young people to vote. Now we want the community to help us. We want parents to say, now that you're registered, I want you to participate in the election process. We want parents to sit around the table or while driving in the car or while catching your kid between the use of their mobile device to say that it's important for you to go out to vote. In the research that we did, one of the researchers indicated that when parents talk about voting at home, when we take it back into the home, then that's an opportunity to influence people to vote. That's the mother, the father, the children, or whoever's in that home. So it's not, the supervisor of election under election code has a responsibility to make sure that we're meeting all of the millions of things in the elections code to prepare for a voter to vote. Okay. In other words, our roles must be up to date. So if we have over 1 million voters, probably about 1,100,000 now. So we have lots of voters, and we have to make sure that when that voter shows up to vote, they have what they need, that they must have the voter ID, that when we go in to swipe their ID, we must have their name there. We must have their correct information, because we don't want to be a turnoff to voting. We don't want our office to be that. We don't want voters to say, well, I went to vote and they could not find my name. We used to say that. We used to have to say that. Not anymore. Not anymore. We have an electronic system, so if a voter ever gave us their information, it's going to be in that electronic system. McEddie and the outreach team are out on a regular basis demonstrating how the equipment works. So a voter can't come in and say, they couldn't find my name, and I didn't know what that machine was, and I didn't know I needed a voter ID. There are some things that we must push out to the voter so that the masses of voters will have what they need. There are always going to be exceptions. So our role is to run a quality foundation for voting, and that when we get a vote in our hands, we count it.
All right, when will early voting start? What about time and location?
We have 20 early voting sites. They're spread around the county. They're all on our website. And we have lots of flyers and brochures that we hand out. Early voting for this election is going to be a 9-day event. It will start on March 5th and run through March 13th. And the hours are going to be 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. We're trying to capture the better parts of the day, so that if a person wants to go vote on Saturday, they can. If they want to go vote on Sunday, we have both weekends as a part of the early voting process. And a voter can vote anywhere, but the ballot that we pull for them at early voting is going to be the ballot based on their address. So it's important that if a person changes their address, they let us know, so that we can give them the correct ballot when they come in to vote.
Right, Makedi, qui le early voting n'a commencé et comment moun yo ka adresse question ça le ak location côté pour moun yo aller.
Nous gagnons 20 early voting sites dans tout Broward County, et moun yo qui capable de voter dans n'importe early voting site yo, sans yo pas besoin, même si on habite Pompano, li visiter 11 amis Miramar, li joindre un early voting site, li capable de voter là-dedans. Et moun yo tout, ça yo besoin aller avec ID yo, et puis il a printé bulletin en bas yo according to adresse yo. Parce que si toutefois que on monte habiter dans adresse, li changer l'aller dans l'autre adresse, c'est pour le relayer nous, pour le faire nous connaître que li changer adresse, pour les que l'aller dans early voting pour nous bali correct address.
Okay. So, Dr. Snipes, how does someone can work for the election as a poll worker? And is there opening for somebody to apply, or?
I think we've already completed the training for the upcoming election, but we're always accepting poll workers because we're always in an election process. Okay. So if there's anyone out there who's interested in becoming a poll worker, we have that information on our website as well, or they can drop by one of our locations, or when we're out in the community doing events, just let us know. We have a form that they can complete. And we can invite them to come in and be a part of a poll worker operation. Okay. Everyone has to be registered. They have to be a United States citizen. They have to read and speak English well. That's the only criteria.
All right, Mason, poll worker, comment on est capable de faire pour appliquer pour ça? Combien de la payer et puis qui côté pour y aller?
Bon, avant que je réponde, et faire un petit retrait sur la question qui a été posée avant sur early voting. Early voting a commencé le 5 mars et puis il a fini le 13 mars. Donc, l'heure c'est 9h du matin pour 7h après-midi.
Okay.
pour Paul Walker, n'importe monde, depuis que ou c'est US citizen et puis ou enregistré dans Broward County, ou capable de travailler et dans l'élection as a Paul Walker. Mais il faut ou parler anglais et pour qu'à comprendre tout, parce que si on vient, on pose en question, il faut qu'à comprendre. En termes de combien de vous payez, chaque position a un cop. Par exemple, si vous clerk, vous payez $200. Et sous ces VST c'est Voting System Technician, c'est le monde qui est responsable s'il y a un petit problème technique en dedans precinct là, lui-même les fixer, nous les ça VST, lui-même tout les toucher $200. Nous avons assistant clerk qui est touché $170 et puis nous avons élection worker, le monde qui est inspecteur, qui c'est ballot inspecteur, qui c'est greeter, tout le monde ça yo touché $165.
Donc ça c'est le monde qui travaille seulement pendant la journée
pendant la journée élection. Et de plus nous gagnons Paul Deputy. Paul Deputy c'est le monde qui campé dans porte precinct là, leur monde a venu pour dire on a préparé ID. Monde ça li a touché $170 pour ça et ceci pour Paul Deputy yo moins responsable de Deerfield Beach, Pompano, Fort Lauderdale. Donc n'importe monde qui t'a intéressé, yo capable briller pour travailler comme Paul Deputy.
All right, Dr. Brenda Snipes, thank you very much for your time. Je dis, mes sons, merci en pile de ce que vous avez accompagné Dr. Snipes dans le studio ici dans Island TV. Amis téléspectateurs, c'était une autre édition de Island TV spéciale. Moi, c'est Ernst Robillard. À la prochaine. Thank you.
Thank you. Very good.
Thank you.